Alright, so welcome back to the channel, guys. So, you seen from the title, today we're gonna be doing something a bit different. You know, I just got a cut. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling sexy as I should. Look at that. Oh no, look at that. Perfection. I low-key feel like I can pull anybody I want right now. You know that fresh cut feel? You just feel like you're on top of the world. That's exactly how I'm feeling. What is the best use of this newfound confidence that I have? Reacting to fresh and fit hate comments, and not only that, they're my own hate comments. So like, this is the best of both worlds. Like, I couldn't have asked for anything better. I look good, and you probably, well, if you're a fresh and fit watcher, don't. So I guess I should explain how we even got here. So a couple months ago, I made a video, a story time, on my personal experience meeting fresh and fit. I don't know, I guess with the exposing culture, things have changed. Like nowadays, if you do a story time, you gotta make sure you validate it, have every picture, every phone number, every text message you can have to show that you can prove what you're talking about is valid. Because, you know, we're gonna get into it. You know, I have my map book. Let's just go to the video itself. Hold on. Whoa. Why am I gonna actually type the password in? Why does it make you randomly type the password in? Like, I just opened it up 5 minutes ago. Like, I have to type it all out. Like, why? Apple, why? All right, so here's the infamous video. Okay, can we like, I paid so much for this lens. Can we like work? Okay, there we go. So here is the infamous video in question. Now, in the video, I'm not gonna lie, I was talking shit. You know, I might have said that they might be broke and Fresh might be a simp, but look, how are they making money? When was the last time you heard of Fresh and Fit or their videos or something? Who cares? No hate to them, but it's just like when you get banned off of everything, you kind of lose all your relevancy. That's just how it works. Like, right? Am I crazy? Oh boy, was it a bloodbath in here? Look at all of these comments. This is insane. Like, look at this guy. This is fucking crazy. Oh, Ty, just don't reply, blah, 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 like, let it go. Me replying to those comments helped me in the algorithm. So if you want to be a hater and sit there and say I'm ugly or I can't talk, I can't do this or that, do it. We can have a whole discussion. We can get back and forth. I'm all for it, brother, you know. This is one of my flaws, but I love confrontation. If a customer comes in talking shit, I'm all for it, brother. We can get to it. We can hustle it down. Like, you know, what's up? And that's at work. I don't get any benefit from that. You telling me if I do this on YouTube, my videos get pushed? Best believe I'm going to reply to every single comment. Okay, so let's just start off at the bottom. Here we are. But let's find... Okay, so he said good story. That's not hate. You know, thank you, brother. You know, I replied. Thanks, man. Here we are. I think we have... I see a lavender face. So I think we have a genuine hater. So let's see what we got. Hillarax, 5 subs. Now I should mention, sub count does not matter. It doesn't matter if you have 0 subscribers or 1 million subscribers. I do understand that, so don't go in the comments because I had to preface everything these days. It's fucking annoying. Bro, I genuinely thought you would have solid evidence of them being broke. But all you said in this video was, he got in the Uber, he must not be rich. I didn't just say he got in an Uber. What I said was, he got in the worst Uber I have ever seen in my life. It was like a 1920s Toyota Corolla from the junkyard. Like, it was insane. Like, people kept saying he's a minimalist, he likes to save his money. I'm all for that. Like, if you look at my apartment, guys, I don't really have much. I have the essentials. Like, I need my clothes rack for my clothes, I got a bed and a desk. You know, I'm all for minimalism. I get it, but you know what? It's fine. Let's just continue. So, oh, here we are again. Same guy. Wow. Like, I couldn't have guessed that. This is the most boring gotcha video I've ever seen. Why would you look at that? For a video so boring, so just insanely just dull, you had to comment twice. And of course, you don't even like the guys that you just defended twice in my comment section that you didn't even get paid to do. Of course, that just makes perfect sense. But I think the funniest part is, one of my supporters, so shout out to Chris Anthony 4696, he actually replied to this guy and said, seeing your comment, I guess you know how to make interesting videos, so let's see it. If not, shut up. And you know what? I just have to say, I 100% agree with that. Tell me why. It's always people that has accomplished nothing, have no interesting hobbies, nothing interesting about themselves, have no personal goals or ambitions, that always have the need to say the most? Like, why is that? You can either watch the video or click off and go play Fortnite. Chris Anthony, he understands. This guy is a kid. It's only children that have time to go around in comment sections and defend people they don't even know, that they don't even like, apparently. And of course, he didn't reply because he had nothing to say. That's what people do. That's what haters do. I know I'm gonna get comments saying, Ty, don't reply to the hate. That's how you get more of it. I don't care. Especially when it's coming from Fresh and Fit. And you know, I'll admit, I used to be a Fresh and Fit not fanboy. Fuck no. Whoa. Not fanboy. I used to be an avid watcher of Fresh and Fit. You know, these guys came in and just spoke to you. You know, they said everything that you felt. They talked about your real struggles that you deal with that you're afraid to talk about with your friends or family. You feel like you have this personal connection with, like they understand you, but they're scamming you guys. That's the number one thing. Like the yacht party thing, $1,000 to go on a yacht. What? But you know, there came a point in my life where I seen the light. I realized if I want to change my life, I gotta stop feeling bad for myself and go do something about it. And 3 years later, I mean, look where I'm at. I'm on top floor, downtown Miami, and I'm happy. You know, I'm living my life. So let's continue. Let's see what we got. He said bait click. I don't even know what that is supposed to mean. Like, how do I bait click a story time? Like, how do you do that? And of course, for some odd reason, he said it again. What is up with that? Do people not have anything to do? Like, he just sitting here putting bait click in the comments. Like, why? I know the purpose of it. He wants people to go to the comment section first, see that, and then click off thinking, oh, it's just clickbait, let me not watch it. Like, I understand why he said it twice, because he wants people to see it. Big Daddy Long Stork. Maybe he spelled that wrong on purpose. My guess is he's just illiterate. Big Daddy Long Stork, 3915. Who are you? Is it Michelle? Do you like maple syrup? Do you have mummy issues? Like, what is the M for? I don't know. Dude, stop lying and learn how to speak. Listening to you talk is brutal, and stop hating. Wow, he got me with that one. Learn how to speak. I think I might be the first YouTuber ever alive to ever get learn how to speak. You can't talk. Oh my god, your speech annoys me. Oh my god, it's brutal. And I know what you're gonna say, big dude. Whoa, I almost said something I didn't mean to say. Wait a minute. And yes, I do edit my videos a lot. You probably realize I put a lot of jumps right there. See, I'm cutting that out. See, I'm gonna keep it in just because I want you to see I do mess up, and yes, I do have speech problems. Not really, but you know, I stutter like everybody else. Like, you try to talk for 30 minutes on end and just not mess up. Like, that's not an easy task, buddy. You know, I'm doing the best I can do. And what is this? Your name itself is a lie. But he said the most weakest reply I've ever seen in my life. Ask your girl. Lol. Huh? Oh, yo, he just killed him. Like, ask your girl, bro. Like, you might as well say your mom. Like, that would have... No, saying your mom would have killed him. But he didn't stop. He said another one. Ask your girl if my name is real. She knows.
Well, what color's your guy?
You know what? Oh, Big Daddy Lone Stork, 3916. You're him. So I think the 11 stands for his age because he might actually be 11 years old. Where's the proof at? Do people want me to do that? Like, go undercover, pull out the undercover mic and record their voice and record. Why would you want me to do that? Like, if someone did that to me, I would think they're weird. Like, you got evidence on me, bro? Like, relax. Like, you already see what happened to Fresh. Like, he had evidence on Sneeko and everybody around him, and everybody turned on him. Like, imagine that would have been me. Everybody would turn on me. Like, Ty, you're a weirdo. And it's kind of led to a discussion between me, Christian, and some other guy, and you know, we were just like, bro, go outside. We don't even know what this is. We're trying to understand. Help us understand what your motive is. What is the goal? What is your purpose? What is this? What are we doing here? Vincent De Paul, 4078. Bro got a PhD in yapology. So you're probably wondering, what am I clapping for? So what was that whole charade about? We're here. This is a YouTube video. And as I mentioned before, talking is like 98% of my job. So the fact that this guy said I had a PhD in, I don't even like using the term yapology or yapping, he just gave me the biggest compliment a YouTuber could ever get. So number one, the other guy, he said I can't even talk. To tell a YouTuber he can talk and he's so good at it that he has a yapology degree. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Your comment just brought back that inside of me. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for telling me how good I am at talking and yapping. The fact that you got me to say the word yap, thank you. Zen Say 7 says, you have an apartment in Miami and you think you're better than them? Because of what? You don't know them. You're merely a bystander in their story. I never said I was better than them because I live in an apartment. Like, what? And then secondly, you can see their videos publicly online. I can see where they live. They live pretty luxuriously. Like, I think Fresh is on the 80th floor with the view of the entire city. Like, why would I say I'm better than them? Because I live here. Like, granted, I love my apartment. Like, I have a beautiful view of the city. But, you know, this is here. So, like, I don't understand the sentiment of I'm better than them. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, somebody help me explain it to me. Okay, let's just continue. I just want to do a couple more because honestly, at this point, it's getting repetitive. And they're just saying the same things. You can't talk. You're a loser. Yada yada. So let's do like 3 more and let's just call it a day. All right. So we have this guy. He says, "Another soy boy. I guess that means I'm gay. Maybe because I wear the earrings. I don't know how that makes me gay. I don't care. Like, I live my life the way I want to live it. If people think I'm gay or I'm a loser or I'm weird, then so fucking be it." You know how many times girls have told me they love my piercings? Like, when I had the double here, that's when I got the most compliments from women. Oh my god, I love that piercing. It fits you so well. And then I have guys come in here, bro, you need to take those off, man. Like, you don't look right. It looks funny. Am I listening to the guys? Oh, I listen to the girls. Get used to being homeless. Now, that is fucked up to say to an individual. I would never in my life go to somebody that's just talking about an experience, even if they say the most vile, out-of-pocket thing, like black people are not smart because of their genes. If they say some crazy shit like that, even then, I wouldn't go up to them and be like, yo, get used to being homeless. Ha ha. Like, that's fucked up. This guy is basically just making fun of the fact that I had nowhere to live, nowhere to be. Brother, I hope you can find peace with yourself, truly, because you gotta be going through a lot of pain in your life to say that to another human being. Like, what the fuck? His name is the Devil's Advocate. Another hater doing unoriginal content, trying to ride the backs off of FNF's name brand. Bro, try harder. Here's an idea. Instead of chasing clout through hating, come up with your own brand of the manosphere. No. But bring a unique take on it. But you're so late in the game, that is not likely. Well, at least I'm happy they were so straight to the point about it. If you're trying to be your personality, or whatever this is, it ain't working. And I love how you air quoted this like my personality is just so bad. Like, Devil's Advocate. That's a terrible name. But I want you, if you're watching this video, comment below what's so bad about my personality. I'm about to pull an Eminem here, but you could probably say that I talk too fast. You don't like my way I look. My hair might be funny. Okay, so let's just do one more. Bro, a hater. Said Myron is gay, racist, and he dates sex workers. You dumb as fuck. Okay, where in that sentence did I say anything that was a lie? Well, if this isn't gay, then I don't know what is, because I have never done this in my life. And I have played sports. Maybe not at the high level, you know, I played in high school. Even in high school, I didn't do that shit. Alright, so that was my first experience with hate comments. I now feel worthy of being a YouTuber. I went through my first, I can't say drama, but my first little bump. And I got through it pretty good. Like, I didn't have a crash out. I didn't break down and cry. I didn't change up my whole content style. I'm here still doing me, still being me, and being free. I realized for you to dish out hate, you have to have a certain amount of hate within you. You know, I love everybody, you know. Of course I get mad, I get angry. I want to, you know, drive somebody off the cliff one time. But other than that, I have nothing but good intentions for everybody. For you, for me, for your families, for your future families. I just want everybody to be happy, and maybe that's just a delusional belief in myself. I don't know, maybe. We can talk about it in the comments. See you guys next time. Love ya.